In this video, I'm going to show you why a simple glow up isn't enough to create the life of your dreams. I went from being a depressed and underpaid publicist living in New York City to becoming a six-figure business owner, a five-figure speaker, and a world traveler, all after 40. I look younger in my 40s than I did in my 20s, I swear to you. And it took more than a glow up to do it. That's the truth. So let's get right into it. I'm Magali Renee. I help educated, ambitious, spiritual women reinvent themselves, build soul led businesses, get visibility, and live their legacy. I'm also a keynote speaker and I own my own leadership development business, but that's another story for another video. I was stuck in a rut at 43. I was doing work I had absolutely zero passion for. I was going through my second divorce, and my soul was desperate for a change. I wanted to feel confident and gorgeous and grounded and be in my purpose again. And I did. I did an entire overhaul of my clothes, my hairstyle. I elevated my look. I did the full on glow up. The body and the face were tea, as they say. But the glow up still didn't give me the kind of confidence that I needed to build my dream life. I came out of the shakeup and did the full glow up, and I still attracted the same kind of relationships that I had in the past. I just looked better doing it, and that's great that I looked better doing it. But let's think about it. Let's think about all those gorgeous women out there in the world who are beautiful and they are smart and they have all the things that look fabulous on Instagram. And we want to be those women. But then we find out they are bitter and they are broken and they're still attracting the same people, the same relationships, the same environments, the same problems they've always had. Because while they glowed up on the outside, they haven't actually shifted anything that's really going to change their life. We have to learn how to experience ourselves differently in order for the glow up to be real, for it to really be transcendent. What good is a makeover that leaves you struggling with the same feelings of unworthiness and fear and people pleasing and insecurity? The fact is that you can get all new makeup. You can get a new wardrobe, a new house, a new car, etc. But you'll only ever truly reinvent yourself when you can do these three things. First, embody grace. Embodying grace is about trusting yourself to show up with openness, with love, and with kindness without fawning. And that means you've healed your relationship with being nice. That's what gives you the ability to decide when you give that kind of grace and that kind of openness and when you withhold it, just solely based on your intuition. You trust and you're connected to your intuition to that degree. Next is becoming the chooser. When you finally go from realizing that your divine assignment as a woman is to be the chooser, not the one who is waiting or needs to be chosen, everything in your life changes. You just got to find out how to do that. The next is being able to hold. What I mean by being able to hold is first, it's holding yourself through emotional upheaval. So it's okay to experience the emotions, but not get taken out by them. So holding yourself through emotional upheaval, holding your truth around what you do and do not want. Those are such powerful things. So many of us are doing all the external glow up, but we haven't figured out how to hold what we do and do not accept. Next, holding yourself apart. That doesn't mean that you're better than from this like cocky, overblown place. It means that you know how to set yourself apart from anything that is not for you, anything that pulls on your energy, anything that like siphons off your energy, right? Vampirical energy, people that kind of come in to use you. You're no longer the kind of woman that gets taken in by those shenanigans, okay? So being able to hold. And that's the real glow up. But here's the thing. Now that you understand that a life reinvention is the key to a true glow up, if you're really going through or have gone through a shakeup in your life, one of the problems that you're going to have is learning how to move through the pain to create your dream life and step fully into your calling. This is what you need to learn how to do next. Watch the next video to learn how to use the pain of heartbreak, change, age, or any other transition that you're in to create your dream life.